This is a response video to the very sad news that the Disney World Star Wars Hotel is closing down, and I just can't imagine why. Disney to the end of time fans who will tell you that they agree that, without sarcasm, that why would you want to go to Bora Bora when you can go to the swamp-infested Everglade waters of Orlando? So now we are going in the Great Star Wars store. You have your to the end of time Disney vlogger and fans out there that will tell you that it was worth every penny. And I did the calculations and I found that they were saying like the average night stay, even though you had to book in like I think 2 nights for the Star Wars Hotel, it was like $2,500 a night, I think, for your stay. And what I found was that that was the exact same price to stay at the Four Seasons in Bora Bora in their premier, is it a bungalow? I don't know what the proper word is. A overwater floating bungalow that faces the scenery of Bora Bora. And that was coming out to the same price because it was like buy 3 nights, get the 4th night free, and then like breakfast included, on the dock and like facing the the scenery of Bora Bora. But yeah, I can definitely see how that Star Wars hotel was worth it. I mean, Bora Bora, like, why would you want to go there? Why would you want to check into the Four Seasons and like have like a bungalow that's like floating on the water? And I mean, the fact that it was the same price as that Star Wars hotel, I can definitely see the allure of spending your money at the Star Wars hotel with the Amtrak style bunk bed rooms. It was nice. It was nice. I could definitely see the allure there. Why would you want to go to Bora Bora when you can go to the swamp-infested Everglade waters of Orlando? And I see your point. When you're right, you're right. I can't argue with that logic. But I'm responding to, you have your Disney vloggers out there. You have, a particular Disney vlogger out there who tells you that he's a news anchor, and even though he doesn't have a news station. So I think technically by default, you have to be a news station and like categorize as a news station to call yourself a news station. But what do I know? I mean, you may want to look at my IMDb. What do I know about that? But technically, if you're making YouTube videos, you're a YouTuber. That's the technical term. But the hotel is closing, taking away the sarcasm, because in my opinion, it was a terrible business model. When you do a model like that of business, where you have put it into like a excursion that's not a cruise, instead of a daily rate hotel, that, in my opinion, was doomed for failure. You didn't have a pool. You didn't have any amenities. You could have had a pool because you could have said that it was a spaceship, and then like similar to like when you go on Royal Caribbean or cruise lines, if you're familiar with those cruise lines, you'll have an area called the solarium. And the solarium is a pool deck area where it's like enclosed like in a kind of like a bubble. So you could have had a pool on board the spaceship that had like a bubble over it, okay? But this thing had no amenities, no pool. You have to participate in some weird excursion bit. It was just kind of like, okay, this is severely overpriced. It should have been a daily rate with amenities like a pool. If you wanted to make it more exclusive, I could technically see a business model working out where you don't allow the public in unless you're staying there, the way you can with all other Disney resorts. If you wanted to try to do that and test it out how that goes, that you have to be a guest there in order to go and see the shows and all that, maybe that would have been fine. But it should have always been a daily rate. The room should not have felt like, from the images I saw, where it looks like you're on Amtrak. And at least with Amtrak, you're getting Amtrak. Like, you're getting like the authentic experience. Severely overpriced. It just shows the greed of Disney. And some of these vloggers, especially the ones that are news anchors, you're just forced to spend extra money and stay at the Polynesian bungalow that floats over the Everglades and the alligators, because as they told you, that's the same as Bora Bora. It's Bora Bora inspired. Some people may like those alligators. They may tell you that they stand by those alligators more than ever going to Bora Bora, because the fact that it's the same price as going to Bora Bora, you don't need that. And if you have people in the comments who are like, well, what if they can't afford airfare? You have people that travel on planes and stuff to go to Disney. And what about Universal? You have all those people that come from the UK, that has a huge UK crowd that comes. So don't give me that. Plane travel is a normal way of life, even though I'm technically afraid to go on planes. But that's a whole other story. Maybe they're all right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can see how Bora Bora is overrated. You don't want to go there. You want to go to the Everglades, the Orlando swamp, and stay in a replica of Bora Bora, because you don't want that. No. Yes, it's the same price, but you're getting Mickey, okay? You're getting Mickey. It's all good. So, yeah. Oh, and if you want my opinion of what will become of the beautiful Starship, the beautiful Starship will either, one, be adjusted into a daily rate hotel, in my opinion. Maybe it'll have an add-on of a pool, all that. In my opinion, what they're going to probably notice is that the price to do that, because I don't think that they'll just make it a daily rate, they're going to probably want to make adjustments to it, is going to be too expensive. And quite frankly, the land and the situation of the location of it is worth more than the structure, probably. So I would not be surprised to see them do away with it completely, start over from scratch. What do I think will probably happen? I think it will become an abandoned project. You're lucky if they touch it in the next 3 years. They're just dealing with their making any money today, Disney, because of all the other things they do. But yeah, those are my thoughts of what I think will happen to the beautiful spaceship. And I think we should just go back to watching Xenon, which was apparently a Disney movie. I liked Xenon. Xenon was an awesome movie. Just go back to watching Xenon, and then book yourself a nice trip to Bora Bora. 4 seasons, Bora Bora, you are welcome, for me encouraging people to go to your beautiful hotel. It looks very nice. You should watch my channel and allow for me to stay there. Thank you. Bye.